I'd like to thank Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead for putting together the spring gathering. It was awesome. Like I mentioned on some other websites or YouTube pages, that my biggest regret was that I didn't spend more time or spend the whole weekend there, because Wiggins, Mississippi is only a 2.5 hour ride for us, and the spring gathering was on a Sunday. So we rode over Sunday morning. We got there just before 9 o'clock, before they did the devotional. And the devotional, you have to check that out. I'm not going to put that up, but I'm going to give you some other links or tell you some other places to go to see some more, because there's a lot of video interviews. Now, I didn't interview anybody. I wasn't set up, or I wasn't even thinking about interviewing these. I mean, there was a lot of great channels there. Doug from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, Danny and Wanda, obviously from Deep South Homestead, Mike and Tara from Living on a Dime. I mean, there's a big list, and I'm going to forget. You know, I can go over some Dirt Patch Heaven, 70 Farms, Scratch Made Homestead, and they're pretty close to me, so I'm going to go check them out sometime in the Southern Hemisphere here. Jonathan from Florida Singularity, great guy. And I mean, it was a half a day of meeting up with these people. Spicy and Miss Nina, Angie's Pantry. I'm telling you, this was a big Homestead YouTube shindig. It was awesome. And it went by so fast, and you didn't get to talk as much as you wanted to everybody, you know, because everybody's back and forth and everybody's interviewing each other. And I mean, it was a big studio is what it turned out to be. It was a big studio. And so I'm going to have to get with some of these other channels, and if you're not checking them out, any of these channels I mentioned, just go check them out, and if it's what you like, please subscribe to them, because they're all wonderful people. I mean wonderful people. I don't know where to begin, or I did begin, but it was a good time. It made you feel really comfortable. There were a lot of speakers that talked about, you know, different things. I mean, gardening was the theme, so different people were talking on gardening. Then you had other YouTubers that were set up selling homemade gifts, and that was pretty awesome. Like I said before, we did a seed swap. We had a table set up. Everybody brought seeds and labeled them up, and you could just take whatever you wanted. It was pretty neat for a seed swap. But yeah, out of Goshen, Eric and his family, great people. I just spoke with them yesterday, as a matter of fact, because they are still, well, they're camping about an hour north of me right now, and for the next couple of weeks, but they're going to be on their journey around the U.S. They're trying to find their homestead. So if you can imagine, you've got a family of, well, there's 8 of them, 6 kids, and they've got a travel trailer, and they're just going around and meeting up with people and just looking to see where do they want to do their homestead. So follow them out of Goshen. What a great journey that's going to be. But hopefully I can hook up with them here in the next week or two, and maybe do an interview with them, and vice versa, and give y'all some more information. So check them out of Goshen. Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. I learned a lot more than just the gardening part of it. I learned more on filming, and I was surprised to see some of the equipment that was being used, that some of these larger channels use, that put out great videos. And cell phones, who would have thought it? And so I've made my trip out to Best Buy to pick up some equipment and try to get out some better quality videos and whatnot. And my goal would be to put out longer videos, you know, what you've seen so far, especially because I'm a support channel right now. I mean, I do my own thing. I'm a full-time truck driver, Monday through Fridays. It's 14 plus hours a day. There's not a whole lot of filming and editing going on. There's barely family time going on. But the weekends, that's when I can shoot and do a little editing. And so now I've picked up on some more stuff that other people are doing, and maybe that'll help my channel out a little bit. So like I said, I'm a support channel. You know, if I do something that somebody else is doing, then I'm going to tell you who it is and where I got it from, because I definitely want you to check them out, because if not, I wouldn't be watching them, you know. So, but there's a lot of people that I watch and that I like, and anything I can use of theirs to improve my quality of life and my family and what we're doing here, I'm going to do that. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in maybe a short slideshow, and it's going to be a lot of pictures of me because I did selfies like nobody's business with a lot of channels, and I'll try to get the channel name up, and if not, you should recognize them. You'll know who it is. And then I did get a few video clips that I will add into this, and it's going to be a longer video from me, which I'm not used to putting out longer videos, but that's fine. We're going to do it, and we'll see how it goes. So y'all stick around, and like I said, some of the YouTubers that were there, if I don't mention you, don't think that I'm not thinking about you, and that I will come around to you. But there was a lot of people, and you know, I'll tell you what, Spicy and Nina, they're good. Spicy is backwoods raised, and Miss Nita is Southern Arc Homestead, and that's a mother-son. They got their own channels. They're doing two different things, but they play off of one another quite a bit, and they remember names. They'll give you the name to the YouTube channel. I don't have it. So, but all right, just stick along and check out what I got. And Leland is going to come up here and try to sucker in Tommy Alderman. So we're going to get over here and stay where I can hear you, son. All right, here he is. Get his attention. Here's Mr. Alderman. You want to get his attention? There, this is the man. Say, excuse me, sir. Talk to him for a second. What is it you wanted to say?
I'll give you $1 if you say hi.
Oh, Mr. Alderman's taking off. No.
How about if I say go SEC?
We'll do it. We'll do it. That's a compromise.
Yes.
We love LSU. They gave us a good coach. All right, we're gonna stop this for a second.
Tide and you get to keep your dollar.
Does that work?
All right, but the only way you get to keep your dollar is if you burn that footage of me saying.
Sure.
Go Tigers.
All right, YouTube, Pop Truck here. Just I'm gonna do a quick video and let you know where I'm at. I'm gonna show you a pan around here. There's Leland down there, and we are in Wiggins, Mississippi, at the Deep South Homestead Spring Gathering. And look at the group. You wouldn't believe the amazing people that have showed up here today. So currently, Jen from the Nut House is up there talking about moringa. We're going to make some more clips, and we'll get back to you later. All right, see you then. Sullivan Family Homestead. She's spinning something. What do you got? What are we spinning here?
Yeah, I've got some alpaca and merino and cordell and a couple of other little different fibers in here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a mixture. So you ain't never seen a green alpaca, have you, son?
Right. And then it looks like that.
Touch it.
Yeah.
The hand that rocks the cradle is the one that rules the nation.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We are doing great. All right.
Did you guys have a good trip?
Yeah, it was not that long, 2.5 hours, so not too bad. I'm telling you.
I saw the twinkle in your eye.
Oh, you're fine. I'm good.
A new area.
All right, we got Deep South and Third Patch Heaven up on the stage right now.
It's always scary, but I'm a profiler, so I also know that when I see your personality type, I also know that that's where you excel.
And then we got this guy walking in. Here's Big Spicy. While I'm over there, I'm just going to kind of pan around because I don't know everybody's names and I don't know everybody's channels, but I do know quite a bit.
Watching her and I'm like, there's something about you that just
Let you guess who it is from the back of their heads. What do you think?
It's not crazy now.
Guess who it is.
You have a way of drawing people in.
And there's Miss Wanda over there.
I think most people would have the same excitement, not necessarily from our
And
but
Projects Everywhere just dropped something off over there. That's him coming there to the left.
If you're not really engaged in your own life, I think that's the saddest thing is if you aren't doing something crazy.
See, you might as well give up, man.
Comment here.
Look at that. Look at that. Way back behind you,
So, Stacy's not here, and we just want to say, thanks for watching our channel, their channel, all the other channels that are in here, because, it's like we put the information out there. We want to try to share what we're doing on the channel so it can benefit you guys, so you can take that information, tweak it a little bit, use it at your place. And, we just want to say thanks for watching the channel and for supporting what we do, and then also coming together as a community, driving to these places, hanging out with other people, like-minded people, and, that's it. So Stacy wasn't here, but for her and myself, we appreciate you guys being Homestead homies.
Thank you, Doug. Y'all go subscribe and go watch Doug and Stacy. They have a fantastic channel. They, lots of good information there. These are all raffle stuff here. Now, anyone who joined in on the raffle, got your tickets here. We're fixing the pink tickets, I guess.
Well, this is just some of the haul that we brought back from the Deep South Homestead Spring Gathering. Lots of seeds, literature, and I'll go over a little bit of this stuff. I'm going to start up here in the corner just with some catalogs that was donated. Johnny Seeds provided some catalogs for everybody. Lehman's provided catalogs, and also Baker Creek. Now this catalog here is not really a catalog. This is part of the kids gathering, talking about planting and growing and stuff. And Leland was in on that, and he got a lot of things, including a shovel and a rake for planting. And then you drop down here, and Baker Creek donated these seeds for the kids, and the Homestead Mama was there, and she put on a little demonstration for the kids and helped them plant seeds. I don't know what all they planted because there was a lot going on, but this is just some of the haul Leland got from Baker Creek. And Baker Creek, we do appreciate it. We have already ordered seeds from you this year, and now we was able to pick up some other seeds that we didn't have from Baker Creek. So now I'm just kind of painting over everything. That's basil right there. All right, now Red Duchess Farm, shout out to them. They donated a lot of planters for the kids, and the kids were actually planting in these seed trays. I think we ended up with about 30 of these, and we got the trays down below. And but they donated a big haul. So shout out to Red Duchess Farm for that. I'm going to come over here. Doug from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy was there. Leland got him a sticker from that. And Doug had a little giveaway, and you had to guess what... Well, you basically had to guess or answer one of his questions, and he was giving away these Clyde's calendars. Now, if you're not familiar with this, check out ClydesGardenPlanner.com. I think it's Garden. I could be wrong on that. But if you just Google search Clyde's Garden Planner, you'll come up with it. You can grab these nifty little things for about $3. And it just basically, it slides in, slides out, tells you what to and how to and where to plant, I suppose. So, that's that. Now, some of the seeds that we obtained, we had a big seed swap. So everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of everybody, we brought seeds to swap out with everybody else. And we brought a couple of different winter squash seeds, the delicata and the circus squash. And they had a big table set up, and you just dropped off your seeds and grabbed what you want, and everybody was walking away happy. So I'm going to kind of go over some of this stuff. Purple Hole green beans from the Mud Pie Girl. Now, she showed up, and I'm glad she did. She said I was her first subscriber, so I'm happy for that. Mud Pie Girl. Now, Purple Hole green beans. I'm new to that. Now, we do Purple Hole peas. I don't know if it's the same thing. I don't think so, but I've never written it like that. So, we got some red beets, some loofah. Now, everybody's big on the loofah. And what most of us didn't know was loofah comes from a plant. I'd say most of us, a few of us didn't know. And but your loofah that you use in the bathroom to scrub with, that's what it is. It comes from a plant, and we have some seeds, so I'm anxious to try those out. Here's some burgundy okra. Now the Cherokee tan pumpkin, Danny from Deep South Homestead, he's growing a Cherokee garden this year, kind of going back to some of the Indian heritage in his family. Now I have Cherokee in my family as well. And I'm married to a Mayan, so we have Leland and Tobias, the boys, they both are double Indians, so that kind of works out. And here's some of the Danny corn I got from Wanda from Deep South Homestead. Anxious to get that going, and I'm going to try, if I have some space, to do it like Danny did, because Danny spaced them out quite a bit, and they were able to root really well. Now, from the Sullivan family homestead out of Tennessee, we got some sweet peppers, some green leaf lettuce, and some more loofah seeds. Can't have enough loofah. And that's Dana that came down representing the Sullivan family out of Tennessee. Go check her out, Sullivan family, on Homestead on YouTube, and just tell her that Papa Truck said to come pick on her. So she'll know what you mean. All right, now some of this other seeds that doesn't label who they are from, and I believe Jen and JM at the Nut House had donated some of this, especially the moringa, and now that's the moringa seed pack, and here's some literature on the moringa. So that's we're excited to get to start planting this moringa, and because I've seen it on a lot of videos, and now we're going to grow some trees or bushes. I guess it's kind of a small tree, but grow some of our own moringa. But she put out a lot of literature on that, and we thank you, Jen. She flew out from California to this in Wiggins, Mississippi. So thanks, Jen. And I'm not going to remember everybody that was there. I'm trying to pick up on some, and you'll hear me talk about others. We got some little pumpkins here from Stringfield Ridge Farms. Check them out. Everybody here pretty much is on YouTube, so they have a YouTube channel. Go check them out. Tell them Papa Truck sent you over there, Stringfield Ridge Farms. Glad to meet y'all. Now, what is this? This is spinach. Egyptian spinach. Okay, we're going to try that. We did manage to pick up some flower bulbs. And if it doesn't have your name on it, I'm not going to remember who it is. All right. So, and then Two Family Homestead, man, what a blast they were. Daryl and Cheryl, or Sherry, whatever you want to call her. Oh, what a wonderful family, man. I'm just so happy to meet them. And they did a lot of filming, and this is some of the seeds that they brought with them. There's some more beans in that one. Pole beans. There we go. So, this is my haul. And now what's not in this haul and came from 7D Farms. And Sherry, you know, my wife fell in love with her from 7D Farms, and she brought baked goods like you wouldn't believe, cookies and cakes and cinnamon rolls and breads and whatnots, and I can't show that on here because it's all gone already. So we got to check out 7D Farms and see what they've got. All right, son, what did you get at the Homestead gathering?
I got a lot of seeds. I got a basil kit. I got a magazine and some tools in case it doesn't work out with our regular tools. 2 basil kits in case one doesn't work. We'll try to do this something different with the other one. And got a sticker from Off Grid, Doug and Stacy. And
so did you have fun at the gathering?
yes.
Okay, what was your favorite part?
Well, probably getting the seeds, eating the food, and watching them talk up there on the stage.
Yeah. And so they were supposed to have a big bouncy house, and it didn't happen. The rain came through, and it was coming down. It was a big storm. and they just couldn't set it up outside. We couldn't play in it outside. So y'all did good. All the kids had a lot of fun, and they played together, and so you liked the food. There was a lot of food, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like trying new foods? Yeah. So it looks like you've got some planting to do. We'll have to come up with another video of that, because you've got 5 different kinds of tomatoes that we don't have already. We already started some tomatoes, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So, would you like to thank anybody?
Well, I would like to thank...
How about Mr. Danny and Miss Wanda, for starters?
Yeah.
For putting it on from Deep South Homestead?
I would like to thank them and all of the other homesteaders out there.
So, can't wait for the next one. And we're planning on going to the Great Appalachian Homestead Conference in Cookeville, Tennessee in May. So, hopefully we'll get to see some of y'all there.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.